How's it going? I'm Jesse. This is Roger. This is Jeff. We're from the band called the Aggrolites. We play dirty reggae, based out of Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, we're singing so music. Say, we're talking reggae, reggae music. Yes, we don't need no country man better. We need a rhythm. It's like that now, Germany. Boss, Aggro boss.
We're touring about 200 days a year, so there's no time to find the regular job at home. It's been more Aggrolite, for everybody over the years, and yeah, it's been getting better. Been having a good time the whole time, seeing all kinds of parts of the world that we never thought we'd get to go to, and here we are now talking to you wonderful people.
It grows, and when it grows, you're gonna get other people besides punk rock, skinhead reggae, the subculture, but it's still there. We played Leipzig the other day, and a big percentage of that crowd was just skinheads. Mm-hmm. And that was really cool, because that's the kind of music we play, skinhead reggae, I think that the longer we play, the bigger the audience is gonna get, so you're gonna get, people that are into hip hop, people that are into music that's on the radio, but I think it's a good thing, because that lets us kind of introduce this dirty reggae music to people outside of those subcultures, people other than skinheads or punk rockers. Yeah, the other day I got in a big argument, but I always resolve that by playing foosball. Foosball? And if I win, then I'm right, Well, after I beat him 3 games, he was cool. He bought me a beer.
Everybody tries to make money. People say not what love should be about. I believe the dollar bill could kill your dreams, especially when your chance of being gold is running out. 25,000 pennies in my pocket, while thousands steal right up in my face. 20 years, we might get recognized by this world, especially when that don't pay rent for my place.
No, because the Aggrolites are what we are. We started the Aggrolites, and the whole reason why we called it dirty reggae was because our main influence obviously is skinhead reggae and, like early soul music.
It goes with what you like. We're big fans of the original, music that comes out of Jamaica and the UK reggae scene in like 1969, 70. So it all depends on, I think, from person to person. There's people that really like the modern ska and reggae and don't even really care about the old stuff. And that's fine too, With us, it just happens naturally because we genuinely like that music, We're not faking, the funk. We genuinely listen to this on a regular basis. It's very organic and it's very natural.
But I still feel it's going alright in the morning, alright in the evening, alright. Take your time, boy, alright. Don't you give up, alright. Yeah, you ain't no hero now, alright. You just like me, and the pain will make it tougher.
To me, like back in the 60s or 70s or even 80s, when vinyl was like, everybody had record players, there was like a whole thing to the vinyl, and you have so many songs, and like a lot of the times people would make albums that would be from the artwork down to like the songs to like the whole flow of it. And nowadays it's, most people are just downloading music or getting MP3s or putting it in their iPod and putting it on shuffles. So we recorded 21 songs, maybe we recorded like 22, 24. And we liked the ones that we picked. We were like, why hide this, or why not just put it out there so kids hear it, Because the band's obviously not going to be around forever, but obviously those songs will. So just put it out, put it on the album, you know what I mean?
A-G-G-R-O. With that world in that. Over that world, say what? A-G-G-R-O. Can you feel me now? screen, show what you do, everybody.
We did shows in all in Brazil. It was just in Brazil. It was Rio, Sao Paulo, and then Porto Alegre in the south. But,
It was a really, 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 probably one of my favorite reggae scenes is in Brazil, because they're amazingly, a lot of fans of reggae music in Brazil. Yeah, there's a huge audience for this, not just reggae music, not just Bob Marley, but like Rocksteady, you know what I mean? Huge. And so it makes me smile, and it's really, really cool, you know, because you see this many people come out there, and it's not for, you know, fashion, it's not for a certain thing, it's for the music, you know. So when we did Brazil, that was one of the things that really hit me, was the people there, and the people that would collect records and throw these events. So I can't wait to go back.
All right, all right, all right. Free time. Yeah, beat is fine. Free time. Home to my baby tonight. Free time. Finally gonna reunite. Free time. All right, all right, all right. Free time. Yeah, the beat is fine. Home to my baby tonight. Free time. Finally gonna reunite. Yeah.
wow, it looked pretty
It'd be
wacky, I would have to say.
it'd be yeah. Let me think.
There'd
That's
be
a good
doner
one.
Kebab joint,
There'd be a lot of doner kebab.
sushi.
I think Groove Station would definitely be on there. A Groove Station would be at the end. We'd have a lot of venues, because there's a lot of cool venues throughout Europe that we play, and I think to name only a couple, it's not cool, because they're all really cool, you know. There'd be a lot of foosball tables too. We like foosball. Some
And
pool
wireless internet connection.
Wi-Fi
on
throughout the whole thing.
The whole area.
tables. Yeah,
Throw in some architecture from Barcelona, maybe some church towers.
yeah. We'll put the
Here
Gruta
and there.
77 will be there. It'll be fun. We'll be at the other end.
Have some Alps in the background.
Yeah.
The little peeing baby statue in Brussels,
Oh yeah, Brussels. In Brussels, the Peen Baby, he's famous.
and all the candy around. And,
Yeah.
right?
The weirdest gig for me, I mean, this is actually funny, because we're gonna play there in 2 days, and we played Ernestos and Sittard, and this was a while back. But if you've been to Ernestos, you know that the stage is really small. I don't know, the capacity is probably what, like 50 people, 60 people. I heard they've made it bigger, but when we played there, we played the whole set, and then we played Skinhead Moonstomp at the end, and the power went out. All the power in the whole Ernestos went out. And everybody was still singing, you know, Skinhead Moonstomp. And we were still playing as much as we could. The guitars, you could barely hear them, but all the power went out. Of course, you couldn't hear the organ, the drums were playing. And I just remember it being really cool, because it was like no one cared if the power went out.
The
It was
party
like
didn't stop.
the party
It
didn't
just kept
stop for
going.
anyone. And I think that's because Ernesto has a lot of tequila. I'm not sure. Those are some of those gigs that stick out to me. And we're actually playing Ernesto's in 2 days, so.
Probably because it's a good crowded room, and you know, and good energy probably. When you got a real intimate crowd, like, you know, where you're like that close with everybody, those shows are always a lot of fun, because you get to interact a lot with the people, you know. And there's like this whole like energetic vibe going on in the room, so.
I think the whole it's sort of a common theme throughout the album, the Aggrolites 4, is it's based on just facing adverse situations in your life, but keeping a positive attitude to overcome it. So it's basically, I think that song is sort of part of a theme of the record that is just that. It's like, you know, in life things are going to get tough, but if, you know, keep your head on straight and keep a positive attitude, you can get through anything. I mean, it's sort of cliche to say that, but that's basically, we see tough times, you know, as a band, you know, and just people have come to me or the group in regards to that, like that theme, and they say, you know, that really helps me. Like, there's situations that I faced in life, and like through the music, you know, it's been able to help me get through some tough situations. So they say thanks for the music.
Keep moving on.